Strong sherry. Fruity old strong sherry. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. And today we have the oldest available single malt whiskey from the Speyside distillery, from the new Speyside distillery here on my cask. It's 18 years old, 46% ABV, uncolored, unchill filtered. And yes, the oldest one with 18 years, the Spey distillery or Speyside distillery. I have the introductory video here of this distillery. Is into production since 1990, so it's 25 or 24 years into production. But the casks from the first years are already gone. I think they had they needed the cash flow in the beginning, so they brought out the Drumguish whiskey, sold a lot of that, and now from 1996 on. They have this casks available. I don't know how many they are. Might be not so many, because this one is only a limited amount on the market with 1,500 bottles, and most of those bottles go to Asia, to Taiwan and Red China, and therefore those bottles are this exquisite and have this thick glass bottom, are heavy and really, really well done. In the beginning, the Speyside distillery used only sherry casks for the maturation, so also the first Drumguish bottles came out of sherry casks. In nowadays, there are more and more ex-bourbon casks used, and fresh oak wood and tawny port and whatever. But in the beginning, it was all sherry casks. Then the price of the sherry casks increased so incredibly. Today we're around £500 for a fresh sherry cask from Spain, and in 1996 I think we were at £100. So prices increased an awful lot. In contrast, the big flood of bourbon whiskey and Tennessee whiskey over the world produced a vast amount of ex-bourbon casks, and the American law, the Bourbon Act, prohibits the reuse of casks the use of fresh casks is enforced, and it's prohibited to use those casks again if you want to label your whiskey straight bourbon. So these whiskeys are from ex-sherry cask, and here on the bottle it said non-chill filtered, 18 years old, no coloring added, 46% ABV, so it's quite strong for 18 years. Bottle number 96, 1,236 out of 1,500, and at the 12-year-old I wondered about the 02 at the bottle number, and I thought about batch 2, but no, it's the year. 02 means 2002, 12 years old, it's 2014, well, and now it's 2015, so it matches, and here is 96. And at 18 years, we are at 2014 also. Here, non-chill filtered, matured in fresh sherry cask. And if I have a look at the color, I think that must be, or should be, Oloroso sherry cask. A wonderful plop. So the tolerances at this cork are really good. Strong sherry, fruity old strong sherry. Together with caramel and vanilla, sweet, fruity, honey. And oranges, red oranges, light spiciness, bitterness coming up from the oak. And probably a hint of smoke, But I think the new Speyside distillery started the production with smoke in 2002, I think. Yes, probably for a week in a year. And after that week, you have to clean up everything to get rid of these stinky, smoky flavors for the normal production. So you have to dump all the receivers, everything, to start anew without the smoke. So they just produce for a week. But in '96 there was no smoke. So this is a remembrance of smoke. Typically, this is from the European oak, this strong aromatic flavors from the European oak gives you a remembrance of smokiness in your brain. Yeah, you can smell for a quarter of an hour. Full impact. Mouth-watering. If you swallow, takes just a few seconds and your mouth is full again. This oranges repeat. Long. Spiciness. As I said, mouth covering. Warm. Slight to none bitterness. Very well sipping. Dangerously good. Wonderful. Strong sherry. Again, vanilla and caramel. So this is 100 euros for this bottle, but it's uncolored, unchill filtered, 100% fresh sherry casks, 46% ABV. So it might be worth the money, depends on what you're willing to pay. And I'm afraid if you have the chance to get your fingers on such a bottle, so most of it will go to Taiwan and China. Probably you have the chance to find it in the travel value. It should be placed there. And as I said in the introduction video, the Harveys of Edinburgh try to or are going to the Russian and Brazil markets and try to sell, to open new markets. So that's the right words. So probably you have the chance to get a bottle on the airports there. Thank you for watching. There's more to come, still 2 bottles to go, and feel free to share this video with your friends.